This is today's AEW Dynamite full show results video, which takes place at Independence, Missouri's Cable Dahmer Arena, and the show opens with the intro video, and we saw Hangman Adam Page is seeing an ambulance off, and we're informed that the Young Bucks were brutally attacked before the show began and are in fact the ones being carted off in ambulances. Page hops in the back of Nick Jackson's ambulance while Don Callis keeps Kenny Omega at the arena for his match against El Hijo del Vikingo later tonight. Then we saw a six-man tag team match between Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy, and Sting vs Kip Sabian and the Butcher and the Blade, and the result of this match was Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy, and Sting won the match by pinfall with the Scorpion Death Drop from Sting on Kip Sabian. The next match happened between Ass Boys vs Top Flight for the AEW World Tag Team Championship, and the result of this match was Ass Boys win by pinfall with 3:10 to Yuma on Dante Martin, retaining the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Post-match, FTR make their entrance to confront the Ass Boys in the ring, and Cash Wheeler says they're not here to fight, they just want to talk business. The Guns call them losers and say they don't want to talk because there's nothing they can say or offer that will earn them a title shot. Dax Harwood grabs the mic and says if they can't beat the Guns for the AEW World Tag Team Championship, they'll quit AEW entirely. The Ass Boys accept that deal and offer handshakes, but they were a ruse to spit in FTR's face. Then Jade Cargill is interviewed backstage alongside Layla Gray and Smart Mark Sterling. She runs Taya Valkyrie down and Sterling offers up a cease and desist on Taya's use of Jaded, and Layla offers to deliver it personally at Rampage, and Jade welcomes Valkyrie to that bitch show. Then we saw a no disqualification match between Hook vs Stokely Hathaway, and the result of this match was Hook defeated Stokely Hathaway by referee stoppage with Red Rum. Then Adam Cole makes his entrance and gets on the mic, and he said we're 7 days away from his in-ring return here in AEW, and he knows everyone has questions, including who his opponent is going to be. Red Death Daniel Garcia interrupted him, and said while Cole was at home playing video games, Garcia beat Brody King, Ricky Starks, and Bryan Danielson. He's proven he's one of the best sports entertainers on the planet today, and if that's what he is, what makes Adam Cole so special? Cole says the ring of the bell makes him special, and he likes Garcia and thinks he could be the guy someday, but the Jericho Appreciation Society have made him overconfident. Adam lists off his bona fide and says if Daniel wants to challenge him next week, he's on. But he's gonna make a statement next week that he's back, baby. Cole promises him that next week is gonna be a great night for himself and for the fans, but for Garcia? Not so much. The next match happened between Jon Moxley vs Stu Grayson, and the result of this match was Jon Moxley won the match by pinfall with an Avalanche Death Rider. Then Absolute Ricky Starks is interviewed backstage and said he's sick and tired of talking back and forth and he has to take time off his vacation early just to tell Juice Robinson he doesn't like that he attacked him. On Rampage, he's done talking, and Juice can find him man-to-man, and if not, just stop. He's over it, he's sick of it, and it's the craziest thing he's been part of in his whole life. Back from the commercial, we go to the QTV offices, and they run footage of Rey Fenix getting beaten by Powerhouse Hobbs on Friday and make fun of him and Alex Abrahantes. They have a laugh about Aaron Solo stealing Wardlow's identity and losing his house, and Hobbs is issuing another open challenge on Rampage. The next match happened between Sky Blue vs Tony Storm, and the result of this match was Tony Storm defeated Sky Blue by pinfall with Storm Zero. Post-match, Saraya and Ruby Soho went to spray paint on Blue, but Riho and Willow Nightingale run down and make the save. In the main event of the show, we saw a match between El Hijo del Vikingo vs Kenny Omega, and the result of this match was Kenny Omega won the match by pinfall with the One-Winged Angel finishing move. Post-match, Kenny Omega is interviewed by Tony Schiavone, and Omega thanks Tony for his compliment and says as time goes by he wonders if he can still do this stuff, and then Blackpool Combat Club attack Kenny from behind, and they put Boots 2 in with impunity, but then comes Adam Hangman Page to save Kenny Omega. He hits the ring and Blackpool Combat Club scatters while Don Callis checks on his protege, and Callis grabs Page by the shoulder and Hangman almost spikes him. Don takes a fake bump and Kenny wakes up to see Callis down and out and Hangman standing over him with a 2x4, and Omega doesn't want anything to do with Hangman, and the show goes off air.